with a gamepad. You know, I would tend to agree after playing a little bit. Specifically for the ship controls. I can't imagine trying to control this ship if, I can't imagine trying to control this ship if I didn't have a gamepad. I already forgot how much I love the music in this game. Use keyboard and mouse the whole time, Moth? What in the world what is wrong with you? Hello, Demon Beast. Hope you're having a lovely day. It's perfectly fine with keyboard. I feel like it would be difficult, though. My father stole batteries. Dang. Now you just have to go steal his kidneys. That's how it works, right? You steal my batteries, I steal your kidneys. That's totally how that works. Equivalent exchange or something. Here we are, alive once again. I don't remember what I did last. That's all I remember. No, I tried. I fell into a black hole that teleported me across the galaxy for some reason. Celeste with Seaboard. Seaboard? Keyboard is so hard. I can imagine this is too. Let's see. What do we got to work on here? We need to go back to the good old conspiracy board here. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. We need to go back to Brittle Hollow to continue exploration. That's what we were doing last. Let's go and see how quick I die. Yeah, this is fine. I got this. Haven't flown in a long time, but I'll be fine. Successful landing. 16 days to your 32nd birthday. Days until my 20th birthday. I'm already 20. I must have gotten you mistaken with someone else, Embassy. Did you lose? What do you mean? You didn't lose anything, I don't think. I have to go quickly because this planet likes to just completely fall apart. Oh god! This isn't where I wanted to land, yet here we are. Want to go anywhere past this? There we go. Let's get back into this. Does anyone notice how beautiful Nell's eyes are? They're silver. They're so devoid of color and lifeless. What do you mean beautiful? Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than anything we found. So I've already read this. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by the meteor impacts. I already read that. Why? Why are these back like I haven't read them? Because I definitely did. Look out. Look out below. Look out for the gravity hole. 4. Should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. Okay, now I hadn't read that one before. That one was new. Thank you, trees. Silver is pretty. I understand why the vessel crashed in the first place. I've already read all these. Why are they saying I haven't read them? What's the problem with the vessel with our destination? Radar for instance, Escape Pod 3. Made it through on a rail today. God, I hate that chapter. I'm not sure what that is. Voltage. Ow! Hey. I'm just gonna get all these because I've already read them all. Escape pod's a stress signal. I'm unsure of what to do without you. With a Half-Life? Oh, I see. I gotcha. I've never played Half-Life, but I know pretty much all there is to know about the game. Anyway, I need to get moving, or I run out of time if I'm gonna actually explore anything new. Oof, pieces are already falling apart. I cannot make it that far. Oh boy. I've already stayed for far too long. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make it anywhere at this point. Given the concerns about our settlement stability, construct a new, less temporary shelter. Escape pod feels monitor incoming messages. We should migrate to the northern glacier. Gravity crystals to get there. Building beneath the crust will gain shelter from the volcano. Volcanic moon. I agree we're here because the eye signal called us and we followed. If we are to find it, we need to not merely survive, but to thrive. Well, the northern glacier will keep us safer. Alright, let's go. Let's start our little jog. Little jog to the northern glacier on the inside of the Earth's crust. This is normal. This is how things work. And you know, one slip and we're completely dead. It's pretty though. Like everything else in this game, very pretty. Where do I go from here though? I hear the sound of a crystal here that I cannot see. So we're just gonna keep going this way. 50% fuel remaining. That's not good. Gotta be more careful. Less temporary or not, this place doesn't exactly look like it's seen the best of days. Many dead. Dead skeletons. Of the group of people whose name I've forgotten because my memory is bad. Who's the matter? Lo my, that was probably it. Yeah, so is Ghost Matter blocking me that way? Eh. You son of a gun. Let's go this way instead. Yeah, Moth's right, it's no my. So what in the heck happened here? Because this place is destroyed. And it's not like it's the explosions and stuff from the moon that's killed it. It's the specific reason they moved here is to protect themselves from them. What the heck happened? Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance, too. Like Anog and Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival, envoy, to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Banch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. It's interesting that there's different writing. Can I put this down somewhere? No. Why can't I drop this thing? Oh god. How do I drop it? I don't want to hold you. I want to put the other one in there. What if I try it this way? How do I do this? Oh god, now I have two in my hand and I can't pick either. Oh god. None of the buttons do anything. Okay, you have to specifically put it on a table. We're running out of time. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the light they support We'll die. That's scary to think about, even though Connoy tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. That is true. This music is creepy. Gotcha. That was a risky jump, but it's fine. I survived. Smacked my face into something. That's fine. I didn't need my face for anything. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Black Hole Forge District. Eye Shrine District. Meltwater District. School District. Everything's falling apart. This is going to take me at least one more, possibly two, to explore with how big everything is. Let's go this way. See what's over here. Black Hole Forge controls. Black Hole Forge controls. Interesting. 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. Not too late. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? We could. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core, inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or Day, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticing to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. Believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn. I think. Book. I very much like the craft, such a powerful core. Rel- Relevantary. I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. This is the safest path for our clan. Is it the safest path? Is it the safest path? The best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Ah, the fuck just happened? I'm very confused, but okay. I just got myself yeeted into a rock. I don't know. I just suddenly got yeeted into a rock and then I died. Alright, let's get out of here. Going back once again. Teleports? Apparently something like that. I wonder if there's a faster way to get in to the center of the planet here. Why am I looking at Hollow's lantern? Alright, let's try this again. This time, no more rereading things that I'd already read because the game thought I hadn't. In solution to a thing, you missed the last one, the bottom left, did I? Okay, do they just happen every time? That's interesting. I suppose I haven't retread my steps at all, so they don't stay grayed out even if you die and come back. But your ship log remembers, which is weird. Hi, Poet. How you doing today? I'm playing with fire. I'm gonna go a little too far and just suddenly lose gravity. Oh, this one was invisible last time, but it's here now. Okay. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do, but, you know, I guess we're going into space. Well, guess we're exploring this thing then. How's the stream going so far? Well, I've died once, and now I'm in space. I guess we're exploring whatever this thing is now. We've been in here once, but I didn't have time to properly explore the thing because I died. So now we can actually explore what this thing is since I fell. It's this way. Okay. Hook. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. I see. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. If you look up while in the station, it is rotating. You can see the alignment. You can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. We have a little bit of time. We can try and look at anything else that happens to be here. Ember Twin Project Stone. Oh, it's a projection stone, I see. Game is very pretty. And I'm here. Oh, that's what this is. On the surface. Not where I want to be. Well, I don't think I've been here before. The Hanging City, below 50 meters. Larry, to our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station. On the other side of Brittle Hollow is Black Hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Enona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava. I hope you're reading this. Oak. Wait, this can't be correct. Larry, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White House station. If you and Rude meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Asaba. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I jumped through a black hole. Interesting. Did I bring that with me? I don't think I did. I sat it down. No, I set it down. Where did I put it? I don't know over here. Where did I put you? Put you like right where I spawned. No! You son of a gun. This is fine. Has that happened before? Has what happened before? Me randomly getting teleported? Or... Yeah, that's how I got here. I teleported here through the black hole machine. Insert Ember Twin Project Stone. Pi. EYE. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow, slightly before departing the Whitehall station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told the Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she even stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, I don't disagree. It would mean I've I don't know that word. Inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs with the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Poke. As Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate the phenomenon at the high energy lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke. The high energy lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Ember Twins Equator, huh? Alright then. Okay, so I don't know where in the heck I am. But I'm not exactly where I need to be either. But I don't think I've seen this. Helix. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. The way they write is interesting. Every branch is another person speaking. This, this moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, the hollow lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How can you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. So we have to check out Hollow's lantern as well, then. Ah, well, I just need oxygen, although I don't know where in the heck to go to get back. It's going to take me a minute to find my bearings on that planet, although I don't think I have enough time at this point to actually get where I need to go. At least there was something to explore when I fell like an idiot. If there's actual text on this? Oh. Return warp status. Charged. Step 1 to the warp receiver platform to activate the return warp. Departure time. Arrival time. And there's supposed to be a way down here, but it's collapsed. Which means the only way down there is the way we came from originally, but I have no idea what direction it is. Where my ship is. It's on the other side of the planet. Well, better start walking. Or should I just reset intentionally? Did you jetpack down the hole? It wasn't big enough to get through. I tried already. I'm close to running out of time. I could let myself die intentionally. Jetpack down the upward hole? No, I wasn't able to. It had the blue thing, and every time you get next to it, it was pushing me away. Can you fly into the sun? Probably. I have to get to my ship first. Ow. Alright, let's go. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, we're running into walkable area. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it that far before everything collapses. But I will sure as heck try. Maybe I should just find a way to teleport back and forth infinitely, and then, right? Because going through those apparently slows down, or you arrive before you left. So if I could teleport back and forth fast enough, I can just turn back time. I'm sure there's no repercussions for this whatsoever. Hello, Abo. How are you? Fuel level critical. Yeah. Yeah. How are you doing today, Abo? Hopefully you're enjoying your mushroomy self. You am a mushroom. Yes, yes you am. I don't know where to put this, but I didn't know the scroll was here before. Got very narrow knowledge. What's this game? Oh. So this is a game called Outer Wilds, which is a space exploration game with a bit of a story. Oh boy, I'm falling in again. Well, everything was about to die anyway. Using oxygen as propellant. That's a lovely idea. Well, Outer Wilds is the best video game ever made. It's it's the only actual exploration game. And that music means we're about to die. Even if I wasn't hurling myself into the sun intentionally. I think oxygen is propellant is what you do in Astro Colony too. I actually think I'm going to die of asphyxiation before the sun explodes. Who's there is just your oxygen tank. Dead. Alright, let's try to not fall into the black hole that teleports me halfway across the galaxy this time. I can breathe again. Brittle Hollow, let's go. And if you're wondering why I'm rushing, it's because you have like 30-ish, 20-ish minutes before the sun supernovas and you die and get forced to restart. I need some sleep. Good night. Have a lovely night, Voltage. Thank you for coming and stopping by. Even though we didn't get as much exploring done as I was hoping. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's an incredibly beautiful game. The controls are really nice. So far, the story has been interesting enough. See you all in 20. 20? I certainly hope you're gonna sleep for longer than 20 minutes, Voltage, but have a lovely rest. Alright, let's go. Let's do this again, this time with feeling. And no falling to my not death. Okay. Okay. Alright. Scroll down here that I want to grab a hold of. Okay, cool. Where in the hell is the ghost ladder? It's right there. Don't touch it. Okay. Oh, we're good. And I have a scroll that I didn't have before. Mission not accomplished, but, more lore. We're finally able to iron me. Ooh, are you gonna post pictures? I wanna see. I wanna see what it looks like. Okay. Why'd I jump? And bring this just in case I need it for anything. As I move farther up. Inlux. We should build a new vessel. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Oak tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel. Because Poke is smart. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later, once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yargo. He says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life, Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet the other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. You said I had missed something on this one, MC. You'll post pictures once it cools off. Alright, cool. You said I had missed something on this one, the bottom left. Very much like the craft, such a powerful core, yes. The safest goes worth the risk. It is, though we tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. It's the search for the eye. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Cool, I didn't get randomly thrown against the wall and died this time. Another scroll. It feels strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this. Probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. As Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have clarity and root in the forge, and I have my claim. I am not my clan. I am not alone. Let's go look at this first. What does this one say? Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. Psycap, my mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossilfish Cave when we were children. Oh yes. What Melorare and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Rami. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. We call those present when the vessel crashed that it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Annoying. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we are able to transport it back here. Ship log update. Okay, now we can continue going. I think that's everything that was on this side. We could have gone the other direction, but... I don't know where this is taking me. No clue, but we're here. Taking us up quite a ways. Is this the exit? It is. This is an easier way in than going around the complete other side. Literally at the North Pole? Yeah, it's at the North Pole of the planet. There's a small hole where we can get in. There's a way I can mark this so I can remember it for later. Probably not. I'll remember that this is here. What is up here before I go back in, though? Oh, it's here. So it's near this area. Okay. Alright, I know where this is then. Good to know. I have a quick way in if I have to reset again, or if I have to come back here after the next reset. Which I'll probably need to find a comeback. I doubt I have completed everything I need to do or will be able to have to reset again. Well, that's certainly welcoming. The bridge starts to collapse as I get on it. I'm sure everything's fine. Who the hell is music? One of the adventurers is here, apparently. The Hanging City, north 250 kilometers. Looks cute. I think I posted it. Discord is breaking. Oh, I see. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. I could show it on stream for everyone to see. But pretty much everyone in my chat is on my Discord, so it's not gonna change anything. Gravity cannon. East. 400 meters. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Well, that's certainly something. Freeze detected. Hello, friend. Rybeck. Oh, you're launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own four eyes. And ever since I was a hatchling, an alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously. I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with best surface integrity. So I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all the way here to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah, I learned something. Oh, cool. What was it? I found the Nomai escape pod. Wow, so the Nomai probably came here somewhere outside our solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth, you know? Somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. I saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. Visited the Hanging City. Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? Welcome back, poet. The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the Black Hole or something? I'd love to hear it, if you don't mind me. What should I explore here? Oh wow, where should you explore here? Not the black hole, actually, there we go. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff in, is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's what I'm here. The planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your heathen. Herthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help? Well, my friend, see you later. Because we're about to die. You can refill your jetpack here. Welcome back, Voltage. I thought you said you were going to sleep. They were nice. They were very nice. Well, I'm running out of time, so we might as well see where this takes me before I die. Oh, it takes me to death. Speaking of death! Speaking of death, here it comes now. Saying you're going to sleep and actually going to sleep turn out to be several layers of difficulty apart. Fried bunny. Yep. Death. Well, we found a secret entrance on the North Pole of Brittle Hollow, which means I can skip the going in and climbing across the crust. I can get right back to where I was. That's nice. Speaking of, let's go back. How the heck do I tell which one is the North Pole from here? It is up here. Near the water formation. Looks like a delta. There it is. So that's so cool though, because if I actually came here and explored this, I would have been able to come in this way if I just happened to stumble across this. Where's it at? Here it is. Really cool because it's just like, it was here the whole time. I just didn't know it was here. And now we're immediately back here. With no distractions. Well, let's go ahead and bring this back to the surface just to see what it does if I ever get there. And I went across, but it seems like over there is a completely different area, so I'm going to keep going up for now and explore the next level, and then I will go that direction afterwards, because there seems like there's a lot that way. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing that direction. We're just over here. Music here makes me sad. Oh god! I'm fine. The music here is both mysterious and also makes me sad. It's very beautiful. There's a hole in the floor that didn't go down. Is that a good hole or a bad hole? A good hole. Untranslated, no my record. Stop. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. Cassava. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would be mixing, shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted in my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. No, suddenly my game is slightly lagging. Okay. 3 is detected. Lovely. I'm not gonna suffocate to death. At least not yet. Maybe eventually. Solanum. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have even been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Interesting. People are being very quiet this stream. A lot quieter than last stream. I suppose it is a little bit of an engrossing game. Noises. I'm off. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose that it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we not yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the solar system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the eye's signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. Okay, we got one more floor to go. Hopefully I can explore it before the universe dies. Okay, this one is collapsed. I can't get up there. This one good. This one is also broken. Okay, I cannot make it up there. Even if I jump, it's too far. So how do we get up there then? We have to ride that up. Riding it up isn't impossible, but it doesn't look like there's anything I could stand on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it up here. Alright, I'm gonna go back the other way then. Not that way. I went a little too far. It's fine. That was just the fast way down. Express elevator. All it cost you is a pair of broken legs. Where did that go? Figure that out first. I want to grab... refill on my fuel. Hello, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. I'm just gonna steal all of your fuel and leave. Hello, Hank. How you doing? Who needs legs anyway? Exactly. I'm a fish person. I don't need legs. I can just swim everywhere because space is like water, right? You know what that means. Fish. Undyne. Undyne. Yes. Okay, so there's another entrance. This time we're on the Susua. The one of the directions of the planet. There's another way in besides that one. Hmm. Meanwhile, I'm just handcrafting 1,850 screws inside its factory for the space elevator delivery to unlock hull power. By hand, though. I don't know if there's anything here. This looks like it serves the one purpose of getting me inside inside the Earth or the planet easier. Delicious. I don't know why, but I'm trying to run Flipnote on my PC. Why are you trying to run Flipnote? Oh god, dark ghost matter. Okay, let's go this way. I want to test Flipnote, too lazy to buy a 3DS. I mean, I guess. What does this take me? For the 50 smart plating. Just have a machine do it for you. It's a game all about automation. I don't think I've come here quick enough to see whatever was supposed to be over here. I don't have the power to run a machine to do it. Let's see. Also, doing it myself is literally faster. I suppose so. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But I still think I'm too late. I have to come here and immediately go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge because it's already gone. Well, here we are again. Oh look, it's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Hold on, I want to go into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Posture check. How dare you make me take care of my posture? Well, unidentified signal nearby. What if the unidentified signal is coming from? Oh, I don't know, like the white hole next to me. Give me 1 second, XO. As soon as I'm dead, I will do it. Welcome, Solanum? Solanum. Arrival here means you completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many of our clan before me, to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You will be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Yep, of course I knew I was about to die, XO. You die every 22 minutes in this game and then go back in time to before you died. That's just what this game do. And that music we were hearing is the signal that it's like, oh, you got like 1 minute left. By the time this music's done, you're dead. Or almost dead. I have another secret entrance into Brittle Hollow, so everything will be fine. Outer Wilds, 20 minutes explore, 2 minutes panic. Panic, oh god, I didn't explore anything fast enough. Oh god, slow down. Okay. Well, this is something. Well, I guess we're exploring this. This isn't where I was planning to land, but it's obviously something interesting. Brittle hollow projections. Okay, this is inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. At least that's what it looks like. Untranslated Nomai writing. Solanum. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Bells. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Bells. Tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the direction, Bells. I'll see you soon. Bye, poet. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate having you here. How have things been since I've not been watching chat, EXO? Okay, I hope. Certainly hope so. Still really looking forward to good Star Wars games to be released by good people. I've not really played a Star Wars game in a long time. Yay, Flipnote PC actually worked. That's interesting. Stretch to hydrate, okay. You're making me burn valuable time. The crossroads. Have you seen just how bad things have gotten for non-subscribers in SWTOR? I haven't, no. I've not paid a lot of attention to Old Republic. The shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Whoops. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Because it was always bad for non-subscribers, even like when I played the game a really long time ago. Granted, I never played a lot of it, but I did play a little bit. How bad is it now? Southern Observatory. Oh, there's how we get there. Solanum. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed on the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of the journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that it's true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and so we are. I am ready. Where on earth are we going? The middle one teleports us back. Far left one launches us. Well, I don't know how that thing works, but I died. Reduced XP, not allowing to chat. The slots for abilities. What? If your subscribers get 26 character slots, but you're forced locked out of 13 of them upon it ending. That's so stupid. All of that is ridiculous. Hanging City, Black Hole Forge, White Hole Station. I like the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is farther in the game than I want to be right now. I feel like we should be continuing to focus on this. At least for now. Maybe I'm just being dumb. I feel like Minecraft, but you need a subscription to use the crafting table. Being an EA game explains it all, sadly. Yep, you're right. It does. It's a shame that saying those words immediately explains why it's as bad as it is. It's an EA game. Minecraft, you get to pay $10 to move. What is this? The trees are moving. The trees in the grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant or my brain must be aberrant. My brain must be. Bloom is right, these trees do move. I confess, I didn't notice until I read his notes. Plume, Felix, I have determined this typical shard is a rock of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we have observed displaying quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove is related. In a note from earlier, Felix mentions the strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend Wandering Moon sounds the same. It's also heard the same signal the shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber's Hearth, and Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. No, my ship. It spawned underneath my ship, you stupid shard. Grumble, grumble. Minecraft, you have to pay $10 to press a button. There was a video, a joke, but without Microsoft, ironically, a while ago. Outer Wilds, pay $10 for the first for every loop. Atypical is pronounced atypical, yes. Atypical. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving around in an eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too, Thatch. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis that rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move around the area? Beneath your feet is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay, where are the steps for me to descend? Ah, there are the steps. I found the steps. Hello, poet. Welcome back. Southern Observatory. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Well, I'm here. Suppose I might as well go into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Busy day. Has it been busy, Exa? Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Crossroads. Except I can't. There are no steps to ascend. And the wall is broken. Curveball01, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Also, bye, Hank. See you around. Thanks for stopping by. Interesting. You're supposed to get in from there. There's no way for me to do that. It's broken. I know this ends up going through the black hole, so do I have to wait for it and go along with it so that I can get up here and explore everything? That's what I'm thinking. And we're getting close to that happening anyway. So... You know what? I guess that's what we're doing this time. Because once we go through to where we want to go, we should be able to do that pretty easily. But in the meantime, we're going to go over here. I see. How are you doing today, Curveball? 01. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello, my friend. I'm back. You don't remember me, but I'm back. Goodbye. Actually, hold on. I want a marshmallow. Alright, how does everybody like their marshmallows roasted? You like them burnt to a crisp? Or do you prefer them just to be toasted? Still fluffy? Slightly cooked, like singed orange. Yeah, that's good. I always set it on fire because it's funny. I suppose it is funny. I'm gonna wait for this thing to fall into the black hole so I can get up it and explore properly. Just toasted enough. I know it falls in because I've not seen it any other times here. Arson. That's also true. Get to blow up a marshmallow. Why did I say blow up? I was thinking about fireworks and I said blow up. You get to set a marshmallow on fire. What do we turn marshmallows into fireworks? How much do you like s'mores? I don't like chocolate. So I don't like s'mores at all. Without the chocolate, I mean, graham crackers and marshmallows are cool. Just, I really hate chocolate. Well, I can handle like a little bit of chocolate, like a chocolate chip cookie or two. I can handle like a chocolate chip cookie or two, some chocolate chip ice cream, chocolate chip, some chocolate ice cream, but just not a lot of it. Doesn't have that smoky flavor. It's not the same if it's in the microwave, you're right. It's never the same. The game pauses when I do that. It's annoying. I was gonna look at Discord while I'm sitting here, but I have to sit here and stare. You know, I could have slept in the bed. Instead, we're just sitting here having a chat because I haven't been able to focus on chat very much. This game requires me to not do that. I should maybe pause between runs to talk a little bit. No, as in blow it up. But the thing is, you put a because you put a marshmallow in a microwave and it just poofs. It puffs up really big. You know what else puffs up really big if you put it in a microwave? Bars of soap. Then you have to clean it. Then that's why you put the bar of soap in afterwards. Don't do that. Good idea, but it does puff up a lot. It will just go. Yes, it does. Bars of soap will literally blow up like marshmallows do, and they get like 15 times their normal size. Life hacks with Nell. Listen, Nalana tech tips, the best of the worst tech tips, not always featuring tech. That's true. You can put a fork in your microwave and you can see a nice little light show. You want to see what plasma looks like, you can put grapes in the microwave. Nothing in the microwave. Now that's a recipe for disaster right there. God, why is this taking so long? Ah. Why do you know this? Why do I know what? That you can put grapes in the microwave to make plasma? Doesn't everybody know that? I've seen it on YouTube. Exactly. The soap thing. Well, again, I've seen it on YouTube. Also, I used to literally. Okay, there's a show. Damn it. I'm running out of oxygen again. Well, I can no longer go get more oxygen. I know you fall into this stupid black hole. Now do it already. I'm going to die before this thing actually lets me do the thing I wanted to do. Don't worry, I got this. Gotcha. The soap thing, or the grape thing is common knowledge. How hot do those grapes get? Because like plasma would literally melt the microwave and you. It's something to do with the seeds in the grapes reacting to the microwaves. Something like that. But yeah, little bolts of plasma. Bolts, little bits of plasma come off of it. Anyway, before I got distracted, I know what a lot of things do in the microwave because I used to literally watch a YouTube series called Is It a Good Idea to Microwave That? Where the whole premise of the show was them just microwaving things to see what the hell happens. And it went on for like 11 seasons. This is like early day YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. I'll look at chat in a minute. Here we go. Okay. Need to find it, and I can do this one. Don't see one in here though. Going up. I think I already read the one that was all the way at the top here. We can replace it with this one. Now we should have a microwave stream. What would a microwave stream entail? Just be microwaving things? No. You put it down. Put it down. Put it down, please. Oh yeah, I don't have to put it down. I just use this one. Bells. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the memories of the clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash, that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin. With no communication between these two groups of survivors, the Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity with you. And now that I'm not trying to read this as quickly as possible, let me see what this says again. Welcome. Arrival here means you have completed your preparations on Giant's Deep, which is where we came from, I think. Yeah, we started on Timber Hearth, went to Giant's Deep. No, we went straight to Brittle Hollow. Not Giant's Deep. And are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. I made basically no progress this time. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth location is the eye. That's the same signal it's been given, symbol it's been given every other time. Interesting. Anyway. Finally, the 50 smart plating here done. I can't believe you made all of that by hand in C. But hey, it works. Anyway, it's time to get burnt to a crisp. Anyone else smell marshmallows? Oh no, that's not marshmallows. That's my death. Alright, I'm gonna take a really quick break because I've been going for over 2 hours and I haven't taken a break, and I need to do that. The sun is a giant microwave. Quite literally. It's more of a macro wave. Then again, that's not true because the smaller the wavelength, the more painful it is, or the worse it is for you, I think. I think that's the way it works. The sun is a deadly laser. Indeed it is. I'm gonna get in the ship, pause the game, and then go take a break real quick. You know, I haven't crashed directly into the sun yet, despite you posting the GIF, or the emote. I've only crashed once, actually. It was it wasn't even my first death, actually. Me crashing wasn't the first time I died. Alright, I'm gonna take myself a really quick break. It'll be like 3 or 4 minutes at most. Then I'll be back to continue for another 2 hours. You catch up on chat really quick, so you don't need to. Back just in time for the end of the song. God, I love that song. Probably more than I should. It's a really good song. Oh, let's get back to the game nice and quick, shall we? Well, I can get as many more things in as possible. I spoke to my roommates. By the time I'm done streaming, I'm going to have pizza to eat, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, let's see if we can finish Brittle Hollow, because there's so much of this planet. It seems like the quantum moon thing is probably going to be... Oh god, this might be a little bit too fast. It's just, you know, throw myself into an orbit to save myself. Went a little overboard. I didn't realize there was an autopilot. That was close. That was a little too close. But I made it, and I happened to land exactly where I wanted to land. Is coal power good? It's the first way you're able to, like, get actual automation going in that game. So it's the best you get for a while. Just one of the trees. This one. Yes, I spoke with my roommates. By the time I'm done streaming, I'm going to have myself a pizza waiting for me. Oh god. Perfect landing. Okay. Over that way is the quantum tower, which doesn't seem that useful to us at the moment. We have Gravity Crystal Workshop, which is above us. We have Gravity Cannon, 400 meters this way. This is the first power that can sustain itself by powering my energy and coal. Yep. And that one there. Okay. So, no, I actually just have to go up. Down here is not where I want to be. I might as well refill my oxygen while I'm here real quick. See you around, poet. At this point, I'm expecting you to come back again, because you keep saying you'll be gone, then you come back, and you say you're gonna be gone, and you keep coming back. But regardless, see you around. We got that place. We have the launch tower, that, and the Southern Observatory, which is where we kind of want to go. Hanging City. I don't want to go. Not the Gravity Crystal Workshop. I want to go here. Crossroads? Gravity Can. Gravity Can, I can get to the south place from here. Okay. Let's go. I'm fine. I didn't need those teeth. Shuttle is currently resting on the quantum moon. Which way are you? You are Crossroads. Okay. Crossroads is where we came from. I don't want to go that way. I want to go to the southern place. Those were wisdom teeth. It's fine. Nobody needs those stupid things. All they do is cause you pain. And eventually have to be surgically removed 90% of the time. The best news a dentist has ever told me is that my wisdom teeth will probably never come in, so I will never have to have them removed. That's the best thing a dentist has ever told me. Let's go. Hopefully I'm part of the 10%. Hopefully. It's a lot of effort to get here. Okay. Only is it a lot of effort, but holy cow. Then you just have another set of teeth to brush. Good luck. If you already have trouble brushing your back teeth. Well, I mean, literally, my wisdom teeth, I was told, would never even come in. Not that they wouldn't. Wisdom teeth, 90% of the time, cause problems. Sometimes they come in normally, and then other times they don't, they just don't come in at all. And you're really, really lucky. Ah, like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm supposed to be on the South Pole. but I saw nowhere to go here that seemed useful. There's so much dark matter here. Ghost matter, not dark matter. Different kind of matter. Got it. Okay. We made it inside. Man, this lets me leave? No, this is the way out. Not that I need to go out for any reason. I still don't understand what ghost matter even is. It kills you if you walk in it. That's all I know. Pick up giant steep projection stone. All right, show me a projection. It's so loud. All right, let's read whatever this stone has to say for itself. Cassava. Hanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down to beneath the current. Daz, Connoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon component to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. I have no idea what we're talking about. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? Conway, my gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of the Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Hanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to show you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle's Hollow's gravity cannon, the other at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Asova's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I were crafting a model to determine why this happened. Spire, an update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins in the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Gratitude, Spire. Connoy is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Um, okay. Error. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected. Matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. So this thing shows the orbits of the planets around the sun. And it's also supposedly supposed to show you the orbit of the eye, whatever that is. And it's just like, I have no idea. Cool. Connoy. What have we learned thus far in our search, the eye of the universe? Mallow. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star's system's sun. This would mean that the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to the star system. We were unable to warp to the eye itself. Locator we built on Adalock, and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Cassava: suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava: how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system. Cassava: I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story. Yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Conway. How should our methods change as we continue to search for the eye of the universe? Mallow. We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we were to try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. No, it's just a random box moving around, that's fine. Athens. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover that long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. A giant's deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except for when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Private. As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution to that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology? Hello, poet. Welcome back again. Why is there a melon? Why is there a random melon rolling across the floor of chat? Well, I think that's almost everything here. I can't go back down. The only thing is maybe try that ship again, because the ship lets you get to where the quantum moon is, but I have no information on how to control that thing. I don't know. If you look up two messages from you asking about a melon, there's just a melon rolling across the ground for some reason. Why not give it a shot? I could. I just don't have any way to get there at the moment. Well, I suppose I can just walk there. Although I don't think I have enough time. When the world's about to end. Good. Who is squirting me to the water? Okay, made it. The only reason I don't want to give it a shot is I don't want to waste another reset trying. But I mean, I'm never gonna get there if I don't try. What are these again? Left one is to activate the gravity cam. Return the ship. This one just launches us straight out. Doing that does... It stops us in place. Well, we're almost out of time. It's just sending us directly towards the sun. At least it seems to be. Put on sunglasses. Probably should. Interesting. I have no idea how to fly that ship. It makes no sense to me. I have a feeling our final goal is probably going to be landing on that quantum moon. Stop throwing things at me, random cardboard box. Okay, I think we're relatively done with Giant's Deep, although we never figured out what that was. Giant's Deep with Brittle Hollow. We never figured out what the, Alright, we're going back one more time. I don't know, there's just a random cardboard box in chat throwing things at me. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I don't know if there's anything I can do. I don't know if there's any way I can do anything. Wanting to go up there. Is there anything on this I can... Ah, there's definitely a platform that looks like it would be standable. I'm gonna give it a shot. No, not happening. So there's no way to get up to there, which is weird. There has to be a way to get up there to figure out what the heck that thing is. Yeah. Hmm. Don't know. What is up here? We can only go this high. It's blocked off from letting us go any higher. Oh, that's one of those teleportation things. That's what that is. So this would let us teleport. Hmm. I'm so happy to see someone streaming Outer Wilds. What an amazing game. A lot of people have been saying it's a really good game. I'm just trying to figure out how in the heck I get up to this thing. There's just a specific mechanism for bringing it up, so there has to be some way to interact with it. But I can't see any way to get up there. Because the way you would expect to get up there is just closed off entirely. Although you can kinda cheese it a little bit. Some of the puzzles are definitely very tough and unfair, some of them. I don't know. I have what I need on this planet. I know where I'm supposed to go next. At least I think I know where I'm supposed to go next. Dang it. I just wanted to see if there was anything that I missed here before I left. I don't see I could possibly. I don't. There's not any holes or entry points. Oh, well. Well. In that case, let's just intentionally reset, because I've wasted a lot of my time. That did not kill me. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes. Definitely. And we're good. Remember, kids, don't do this. Unlike in this game, you're not going to go back in time. Not spoiling, one of the end-game sequence puzzles was Google-worthy for you. Oh, great. It's fine. If I ever have Google-worthy puzzles, I have a moderator who I trust to only give me hints without giving me the total answer. They did it quite a bit when we were playing Reventure, until I got fed up with the game and just wanted the answers. Anyway, we're going to a new planet now. Going to Giant's Deep. Let's take a look at this real quick. Quantum shards, quantum signals. Anything else on this planet that I missed? I think I've done everything. Village. Gobro. Alice's Gobro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about. Okay, so that's just the link to Giant's Deep. Inside the seed. Oh, that's just. Okay. I'm so glad that you're playing. Giant is such a neat planet. MC is very good at giving hints. Without ruining everything. Giants. Deep. Was it above me? It is above me. Cool. Have you noticed that there was this autopilot button before? And you know, it lives up to the name. It is just a gas giant. Yup. There's nothing on the surface. It does appear to just be a gas giant. Oh. Although some of the things we've read have hinted at it being there being something under the surface. Regardless, I'm gonna have to try and match our velocity with this thing. Is this what I think it is? Is this gonna work how I hope it does? Come on, grab my ship. Grab my ship. Well, as long as the velocity's matched, it should be fine. Close enough. Hmm. MCR Savior, indeed. This is one of those things that looks like the one near the white hole that teleports you around. It's exactly the same design. Hmm. Launch module. Control module. Trace detected. Oh god. Alright. Well then. Launch module projection stone. I don't understand these projections. They don't make any sense to me. It just seems to show you like a destroyed version of what you're standing near, and it's weird. Okay. Avens. Mallow. My better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the eye's precise location. Avens. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we were not we are not under any circumstances to go above. Mal, I see. And am I right to think that consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can and as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Alright. Cassava. I have bad news, Avens. Jarl says there was a problem with the proposed power source. So the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Avens. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. Yes, everyone's favorite turn of phrase, pulling my locomotive limb. Cassava, I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Cassava, tell Pravat and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Private left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. That's Google Translate for you. You mean translation device. I mean, maybe you're right. And we're just here again. What? Okay. That seems to pull some random debris out of wherever this thing is going. Get over here. So what if I just... Nope, nothing happens. Interesting. Oh, and this one actually has text I can read. Orbital probe cannon. Damage report. Several structural stresses detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module. Intact. No structural damage. Launch module. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module. Missing. That's the only one that's gonna let me read. Oh no, it does. It just takes it a minute. I see. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon. Launch requested. Received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. "11 minutes, 0 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ashwin Project. Cannon aligned with remotely selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated." Okay. The actual launching area is not here. Interesting. Well, I think that's everything in here. Is there any worth exploring this from the outside? I doubt it. Well, no, because I can get in here. Ship log updated. Well, this is just the other room we were in before. Avens. Mallow, and I bet 50%. This is... That... Oh, so that's what this does. That's what these stones do. These stones basically allow them to communicate over distances connected to the other one. Because it's the exact same text as the other one. That explains why it looked like the exact same room. It was just destroyed. Okay. 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 I'm starting to figure things out. Okay, well. It's one small mystery solved. Is there anything else here worthy of exploring? We go that way. That way. We have this way, which is just goes into complete nothingness. And then we have the actual cannon itself. See you around. I'll see you in a little bit, probably. Because you keep coming back. What if I just get inside the gravity cannon? Beautiful. Well... Tempted to try... Get on that piece of space debris. I doubt there's anything here, but I'm curious. Oh, yeah, it launches you. Well then. So, it still functions as a gravity cannon if you go inside of it. Well, I am dead and getting pulled into the sun's gravity. This is fine. This is fine. Flies into the sun. That's the only thing I see on that planet, though. Looks like a gas giant, but I guess I could try flying into it. Or maybe wait until the sunscreen with a factor of 1 million. May help, just a little bit. Maybe wait until the gravity cannon points towards the planet, and then launch through it with the ship, perhaps? Pilot makes this much easier. Alright, first things first, we try just flying into the planet and seeing what happens. Water planet, lots of tornadoes. Okay, so there is actual land underneath what looks like a gas giant. Nice. Perfect landing. Oh god. Why is there no gravity? Did the whole island get thrown? What? The whole island got thrown into the air? I just, how is that's a thing? Ah, thank you for telling me, game. The gravity here is very strong. A lot stronger than I'm used to. I guess this is the only part of the game where the jetpack booster is actually 100% required so far. What does this say? Statue workshop. Well, the door is broken. Trees detected. Beautiful, beautiful trees. Finally. You finally have coal power? Nice. Finally, you can start actually automating the game. Lamy. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Phlox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. Memory statues, huh? Lammy. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck out the other way? Does anyone want to go? Taggett. Phlox specifically told us not to do that. Lavi. I really want to see the test too, Lammy. But that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see another test. Okay. Common MCW. Indeed. MC has nothing but W's most of the time. MC's a very W kind of person. Ew. No, that's not true. Okay. How is it not true? Oh, it's one of those teleporters. Closest coal patch is 656 meters away. Rip. Locks. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below inside the island. If only I could get to the island. The only way in seems to be destroyed. I suppose I didn't look over here, but... Well, that's not a MCL. That's the game just saying, screw you. You have too many wins. I'm gonna take one from you and make it so far away from you. Feels like a whirlwind's about to hit us, so I'm gonna stand on this thing that shows a picture of a tornado and see what happens. It locks you in place. I see. What's that? What's that? So they anticipate this entire island getting thrown into the air. Okay, so how do I get below then? I have to figure out how to get inside. I have to go under the island. Is that what I have to do? Maybe. I mean, I am able to... It's like by jump into this water, I'm dead. But also, the way to actually get inside is blocked off. Well, let's see. I'm a smart cookie. Okay, that's how we get inside. Statues, statues, statues. 100% intelligence, exactly. I've never had so much intelligence before. Locks. Yarrow, would you kindly step back, though Daz is the closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. Flux. See how its eyes have opened. That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Yarrow. That is extraordinary sculpting work, Flux. Daz. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Daz. Each statue will send a signal A single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Blocks. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask and the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Nomai, wherever this is. Which is what we see every time we die, then. That's one of those statues paired with us. Which is what seems to be doing that, but it doesn't explain what's sending us back in time. So it seems like there's 3 of them. 3 of them have people paired to them, one of them being us. Also, we're about to get launched in the air again. I'm gonna stand here a sec. The fact that it throws the entire island into the air is hilarious. Must be some very not dense rock if it's just floating on the top of the water. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Rami, I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. Blocks, they look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. They said something about that. There are very strong currents in the water. That's true. Ramine. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. Will? Why is that? Lots. If anything goes wrong within the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Remine, hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. I have to get launched into the air and not be inside. I can go over to there. At least I think that's what I have to do. Because there's no way to get up there else. Why? I think. There's also no oxygen. I thought there was oxygen. I don't see any trees. end up missing the next one because of this. Alright, come on, we got this. I don't even know how much time we have left. It's hard for me to look at the sun and get a gauge when I can't see the sun because of the clouds. No? Alright then. How you doing today, Reth? Oh, hope you're having fun. I'm currently inside of an island. I need to get up here, but the gravity is too strong for me to fly up. Periodically, this island gets shunted into space by a tornado. So I'm going to try to maneuver my way up there when that happens. Managing oxygen levels reminds me of a little hard space shipbreaker. I have a feeling, though, I'm about to get crushed into the ceiling and just die for attempting this. Yep, that's about what I expected. I wasn't fast enough. So if I got in there fast enough, I think that would have been fine. At least you knew. I knew something, at least. If I get there fast, if I leave the planet fast enough, I should be able to get there before the first one hits. Hopefully. I find it interesting that the game makes a time lapse of everything you did and plays it backwards. It does look very cool. Which means the game's just taking photos of what I'm doing periodically. Which is cool. Well, that's a different island. That's not what I'm worried about right now. Looking for another different island. That's a huge ass tornado. Where's it at? It's on the equator somewhere. There it is. I got here faster than last time. I'm able to make it my first try. Maybe. Okay. Got it fast enough, yes. Okay. The difference is that you learn stuff, so now you're coming in informed. Exactly, that's the entire point of this game, basically. Is you can do things immediately if you just knew that you could do them. You don't know that you can do them, because how would you? Clocks. I'm curious. Is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? Flux. As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same thing as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I'm imagining they're two different actions. Cassava, wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Daz, suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. Cassava, but isn't the end result identical in either case? Okay, well, that didn't really tell me anything that I didn't already know. Them just theorizing, like, is it a different rewriting time versus just sending my memories back in time to my past self? Okay. Any ideas what purity temp could mean on a coal resource node? No idea. You can speedrun this game in 10 minutes. That explains. You literally could end the game immediately if you knew what to do. Okay, let's see what else is on this planet. So there was at least a couple of other islands. Like this one. This is a bramble spore thing. And there's ghost matter here. There's none immediately here. In front of this, though. Safe up to here. Safe going this way. Interesting. God, there's a huge amount of ghost matter here. Ghost matter is nearby. Like walking through a minefield trying to get to this thing. And the heck is it? Oh, I can refuel my jetpack here. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Oh, we're about to get launched into space. Hi Moth, how you doing? Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giants Deep. You just got... Flipsard? Was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't... Well, this is where I die. Ship! Ship, come back! Ship, I need you. Ship, help. Ship, no! Well, and I'm dead. I have to go there immediately. Not go elsewhere. Dual wielding moths. Interesting. We got the double moth in my chat room. I'm doing quite well. This game is very fun. It is a very fun exploration game. Did all the water just get pulled off? Whenever the islands get hit by the tornadoes, they literally get launched into space. That's why there was no water. And why we died when we eventually crashed back down. Autopilot engaged. What is that? I thought it said it didn't have a moon. See a campfire. I saw smoke. And ghost matter detected. Well, hey there, Gabbro. Playing the didgeridoo, I think. Space physics. I mean, they're pretty good physics. He's playing what sounds like a didgeridoo. I know it's just like a horn. Do I give him an Australian accent? Trying to figure out what I want to give voices to people when they're just in a spacesuit is difficult. Oi. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything. But I keep like dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately? Or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has always been unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. We're all back at ya. Certainly, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell time's going all weird. I tried radioing Hornfels, and he asked me asking if they've died too. They thought I was being metaphorical. His voice is slowly changing back into Southern. Even if I tell Hornfels about the time loop, they never remember the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found out on one of the other islands. It was looking at me, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories back, like I'd seen through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. Happens to be with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? The Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. We're about to die to that tornado, but let's just keep talking because it was fine. You can come back. I think it's going to be my leading theory, but if you find anything new about the statues or time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me, but hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about... You know what? Let's talk about this next time. How happens if I just hit escape velocity? For the fun of it. It's not helping. I'm getting pulled back down. Yeah. Oh, I actually survived. That's not how water works, but you know what? I'll take it. No, I'm getting pulled away by the water. Ship, ship, come back. Well, you just noticed that Nalana Snow changes color? Yes, it does. Changes color every so often. About every 30 minutes. And it changes color very slowly, so it's less likely for people to notice. I enter in Google satisfactory PU, and the first suggestion is satisfactory purity temp. So other people were having that issue too, not just you. Hello, friend. We can start talking again. Oh, hi. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long and it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them long enough. How's space treating you? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I reached the inside of the statue island. So the Normai created these head statues to recall memories, huh? Yeah, I can see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think these statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one at the beach looking at me funny. Must be my memory friend. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the kind of breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real. Oh, it's breaking apart at the start of each time loop. Let's see. Interesting. This is a game where external components of your ship are wood and your spacesuit is cloth. Yes. Also, just dropping by this time. Fine. See you around, Reth. Thank you for stopping by. Whoa. That's the can breaking up at the part of each time loop, for real. Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kinda scary how much that sounds like something Slade or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomad built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each loop. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. Tell you what, outer space really gives you the room to think. Quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water. Then less peaceful. How should I explore Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it, seeing as it's the weird island where I found a glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach. I was on the beach, the statue head, when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach, that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking it out, Statue Island is one of the two islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. Oh god, we're about to get launched into the air again. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant like, tell you more about it? I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is a massive and mostly water. No surprises there. Also, we're gonna have to continue this here in a minute. Just, hold on tight. Oh no, I'm gonna hit the rock. Oh no, I barely hit the water. We're safe. Everything's fine. Although, once again, this island is outrunning me. Welp. Oh, good, I'm catching back up. There we go. Don't you dare lift me out of the air. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't lift me up again. I hear that tornado right next to me. I don't want to go back into space. No. I just want to finish talking to this person. I keep getting interrupted by tornadoes. Oh, you're back. Where were we again? There's a strong current waves beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current. Neither idea worked. As for land masses, I counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also one with a Nomai statue I saw on a beach. You've seen the cyclones, yeah? They're hard to miss, but they'll toss up everything in their path, including islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try land the water. It's likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came up and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. Alright, I have talked to him as much as I need to talk to him. Unidentified signal nearby. So I meant to do this, hold on. There we go. Identify it as who it is. I think I did that for the guy back on Brittle Hollow, actually. I never pointed my signal scope at him. Ah, I see. Delicious. Ow. Anyway, let's see if we can explore one more of these islands before we die. 4 islands. This is a new island. No, that's the main one, right? No, no, it's not. It's another one with an actual landing pad, though. Okay, we got tornado thingies here. Pick up scroll. Let us begin reading, shall we? I don't know how much time we have left, but we're running out. Cassava. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module. Okay, you stupid cyclone. Okay, this is fine. Into the sky we go, never to see the ground again. At one point, we literally hit like 14 Gs when we hit the water. That's fine. Our next step will be to send Private up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I'd given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where other attempts have not. Dads, are you going gelatinous on us, love? Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. Basapa. If I'm ever half as gooey as Malvo and the Avians behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. What is with me not being able to speak words? You just hit 10? 10 what? What do you mean? As if I know my brother Avens and his spouse will not want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. Will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon will break under the strain. 10 Gs? Oh, I see. I propose we give Avis and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Any scrolls? Doesn't look like it. This is where they built the dang thing. You see the rings, they were basically holding it in place with those. I'm assuming, anyway. Oh no, I'm running out of time. Basava. Conway, Daz and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. We should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. We've already read this one. It's the opposite. 18 minutes 13 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. We've already read that one. This is the one that links to Brittle Hollow that we already read. The one that basically told us to come here. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing how those things work now. Which is nice. That's what we've already seen up on the cannon itself. There's not much of interest here, really. Okay. I hear the sound of my death approaching. No! So I think one of the next things I want to do, there's one more island I need to explore, but I would also like to find the one cyclone that will launch me under the currents, probably while I'm in my ship. I haven't tried to go in the water with my ship to see what happens. Suppose I can do that before we die. Also, holy cow, that one is huge. Let's see what happens if I go under the water of the ship. It works. Huh. But yeah, can't go under with the ship. Too strong of a current. But that's good to know. I can go down with the ship into the water. So if I find the one cyclone that's twisting in a different direction, counterclockwise instead of clockwise, it should be able to launch me under the water a great distance. That one, right there. This is the one. Giant's Deep. Oh, well. Turns out flying into the center of a planet probably not a good idea. Exit ship to repair electrical systems. It's fine. I was about to die anyway. And we're all dead. That takes us to exactly 4 hours. Minus like a minute and 20 seconds. So that's gonna be where this stream has to end for today. I don't feel like we made as much progress as I wanted, but it was a lot of resetting just trying to talk to people. But unlike last time, I will be back to stream more tomorrow, so I don't have to wait nearly as long to continue the game. Which is nice. Not having to wait so long before we can continue is nice, always. Hello, Gattoad. How are you doing? I hope you were enjoying Satisfactory as you were playing AMC. Aw, thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. Let me get some music on so we can sit here and chat for a bit before we end stream. I found this stream enjoyable. I'm glad that you found it enjoyable, Mom. It was nice to have you here and get to chat with you as well.